Where the problem lies that nobody is going to tell you in Nigeria. Let me clear you something. You see that constitution that comes in whereby a president will come into power and he appoint chief of staff and he appoint a lot of calibers of people because he come into power. That is where the real corruption started. If military can take over, the only thing they can do is this. They have to scrap that useless so-called Nigeria constitution that have to do with when you come to power or you come to any office, you can give appointment to whatsoever you want to give appointment. Are you telling me that if Tinubu give appointment to somebody, are you expecting that person to betray Tinubu? It can't work. Same person that Tinubu will give appointment as chief of staff, the same chief of staff have people that he's going to promote. And those people, he also will make them in charge of so many facilities. So why do you want the corruption to start? Or why do you want the Nigeria? How do you want them to even take over as a military? It can never happen. And that is how the corruption will be. Because at the end of the day, Tinubu is going to give the military men a lot of billions of naira. And once he give those people, then the private soldier, who are the goats to do the work? They'll be doing the work in the forest. Then the remaining one will be in the forest, in the AC chamber. One thing you know is that most of those officers eating those money, they are not even being posted to anywhere. They are just there in the airport, just eating the money. Then they will now be saying that let them be negotiating with terrorists for no reason. Because they know election is coming up soon. They are going to use that same terrorists to campaign. Yes, they will now tell you that yes, they have been doing this and they quench the terrorists. Because as time goes on, you are not going to hear anything about terrorists again. Yes, once campaign time is coming closer, you will not hear anything about terrorists again. So that issue of that, say you come to power, you bring somebody, you have to assign your own cabinet, all those things. That is where the corruption is. The president will come, you appoint chief judge, you appoint all of those things. So see, corruption can never end with those things. Because if people who are meant for the position in every institution are being appointed by the institution, you discover corruption will not be much. Because imagine Tinubu come. Before Tinubu came to power, there is a chief of army staff appointed by the Nigerian army themselves. Imagine EFCC appointed by the EFCC by himself. Tinubu will never fuck up. No president will ever fuck up. No commissioner will ever fuck up. No governor will ever fuck up. The same thing is applicable to all setup of government, even governor. If you are being appointed or voted for as a governor, you don't have a right to appoint anybody from any institution. Every institution should have a right to appoint whosoever they want to appoint. But the issue here now, the bunch of fools, they will never agree to these terms and conditions. Imagine Nigeria law, Nigeria barrister, Nigeria lawyers. They are the big problem of the country. Because they are as foolish as the Nigerian major generals we have. There is no, the two people, they are competing for foolishness. They are competing for uselessness.